So I got two more videos going up, and anyway, my internet's out. I called Comcast. Isn't it amazing how we just depend on the internet for everything? And one thing I haven't done in years is read. You know what I mean? I just watch YouTube and I watch Rumble, and I get all my news from there. And there were no good newspapers anymore because they were all reporting leftist garbage. But then, I got the Epoch Times, and I know a lot of people would say, oh, it's a right-wing newspaper, right-wing lunatics, right-wing lunatics. But I tell you, man, I had nothing to do because I can't get the internet right now because it's down. And so I thought, you know what? I got this free in the mail. They sent it to me as a promotion to try to get me to buy the paper. And I was like, man, there is some really great information in here, and I just wanted to read a little bit of it to you. And I thought this is coming from a Chinese guy. Human struggles against nature. Human history is a history of survival in harsh natural conditions. Yes, yes, it is. Some in their efforts to survive discovered how we live in peace and harmony with nature, while others who fought and won regarded themselves as triumphant against nature. And then it says Mao Zedong famously said, "It is so rewarding with endless joy to fight against heaven, against earth, and against people." Now this is a Chinese person writing this that lives here in the United States now, and it just went on. Well, let's just continue to read from this for just 2 seconds. This is one of the greatest. I mean, who in the heck can write this stuff? Well, actually, his name is Joe Wang. Okay, and man, I tell you, he doesn't like Bill Gates, and I can agree with that for sure. But anyway, so let's just continue reading just here for 2 seconds. According to Mao and his comrades, when dealing with natural disasters, humans must win, and win decisively through cleverness and persistence. It wouldn't be a complete win if humans got help from nature, which would instead bring shame to all involved. When I grew up in communist China, I believed that guided by Mao's teachings in science and technological advancement could provide solutions for all problems humanity could face. So basically what the whole article is about, it's about natural immunity, okay? And of course, YouTube and Google, nobody, and obviously that idiot Fauci, you know what I think of that son of a gun. He ain't going to talk about natural immunity. But anyway, it just continues on here, and I thought this was pretty good. From a young age, I idealized scientists, so I studied very hard and scored third in my province among some 100,000 high school graduates in China, brutally competitive. In the National College entrance examinations, I was then accepted in 1983 by the inaugural Department of Genetics, and then it just goes on, and he basically is just giving out his credentials, okay, and they are substantial. I mean, for somebody who's migrated from China to the United States, and by the way, this isn't somebody crossing the border illegally. This is somebody that came here legally and is now contributing to the U.S. society, which we are all for. I mean, this, I tell you what, reading this, I mean, gosh, dang, the guy's a hell of a lot smarter than I am. That's for doggone sure. But let's just keep going. As a young man, brainwashed by the doctrine of communism, I dreamed of engineering genes to solve all the world's problems, such as diseases, food shortages, environmental disasters, and so on. I thought that since nature caused so much trouble for humans, it was up to geneticists like myself to change nature by engineering the genes of all creatures to be exactly what we humans would like to be. Yeah, and this is the thing that I talk about on a lot of my videos. I nobody's perfect. I was a juvenile delinquent, and you've seen some of them videos, and you know what I've talked about. I mean, hell, I was a drunken fool. Probably me and Hunter Biden could have hung out, But call it arrogance, naivety, or stupidity. That is what I believed, as did millions of young people in communist China at the time. And then he just kind of goes into, I'm going to try to find the best parts here. Um, let's see, I'm sorry, I've got it. Oh, communism coupled with advanced technology has created types of human beings that have never existed on Earth before. Besides us regular humans who have existed for thousands of years, there are now people such as John Key, with his godlike powers to engineer human beings, and there are engineered people like Lulu and Nana. Okay. I mean, I'm not sure what that has to do with the article, but anyway, what he was saying was, obviously, well, and here's the other thing. Let's go. Go back to the beginning. Oh, here we go. Bill Gates was asked to assess whether we were in beating the pandemic. He replied, sadly, okay, the virus itself, particularly the variant called Omicron, is a type of vaccine. That is, it creates both B cell and T cell immunity. Sadly, that's what Bill Gates said. I mean, these oligarchs, these super rich. I mean, they're upset now that God has sent Omicron to end the whole CCP virus. I get tired of this stuff, man. I tell you, you read these newspapers. I mean, by the way, Epoch Times. I mean, I'm going to tell you what. I was just, because I had to read it. I mean, what the hell? I can't watch TV. War in Ukraine, from the stories of refugees to the economic impact, blah, 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 and Durham, Fillon reveals spying on Trump Tower at the White House. Oh, imagine that! The Democrats were spying on Trump. Oh, Russia. Oh, man, of course now they're in Ukraine, and oh, and Trump had something to do with that, right? He's been out of office for a year, you dumb, stupid, idiot Democrats. I mean, my God, how far do you want to go with the Trump about every gosh dang thing? I mean, Biden's the one who engineered with the pullout in Afghanistan with that traitor Milley and that traitor Austin up in the White House. I mean, do you think our generals right now know a gosh dang thing about military? And I've told you that Putin, he's basically he's doing that envelopment strategy. Man, I tell you, I can't believe the stupidity that exists in the world. Let's see if there's anything. Brown Jackson's Biden Supreme Court nominee. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's pick a black person to be a Supreme Court nominee based on their skin color. That's racism, people. You pick the best qualified person that you know of, whether it's Asian, black, white, Hawaiian. I mean, I don't even know all the nationalities. I mean, because I never paid attention to that. You pick the best person for the job, and that's what it's meant to be. But no, we're just gonna pick a black woman because that's what the Democrats want because they're racist. I'm gonna tell you, the Democrats are racist, not the Republicans. That's why I say Democrats go to California, go to New York. Let's just throw up a couple other headlines. Cheyenne, the art to end the pandemic. When Paris rang in the new year, thousands felt they had in their grasp a ticket back to normality. For 2 years, New York's this is just about the performing arts. Yeah, I don't really care about that. I mean, I do. I mean, I'm glad that people are getting to go back and see stuff. Chinese military-linked firm gathers America DNA, provides COVID tests. Oh yeah, all your COVID tests are being shipped back to China. Aren't you happy about that? And by the way, great article in here by Newt Gingrich. And man, it would take me another whole video to read. He made 12 talking points here about, is America going to remain free, safe, and prosperous? We'll have to evaluate our national debate far above the current pattern. And then he just goes into just talk about 12 things. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to just do a brief video about the Epoch Times, and well, it's $139 a year, and I tell you what, I thought the writing in this was just very intellectual, from a diverse spectrum of people. You know, I just it was in my mom's mailbox, and I just thought I'd just kind of make a stupid video about it, and I'll throw it up once if I ever get internet access again, because I had nothing else to do tonight but read the newspaper, you know, and well, let's just talk about one other stupid thing, you know. Gosh dang it, you know, I got this adopted stepsister. And I tell you what, every time I peek under the cover here at my house, because my mom, she's out in assisted living because she has to have 24/7 care. And I mean, every time I turn around, there's something else for me to take care of it. I mean, and so this was just sitting up on the desk in her office, and of course I'm going through the house and trying to sell stuff, and it says, "Oh, from State Farm Bank, our records indicate that as of 03/16/20, your account number has not had activity initiated by you since 2019. Basically, this classifies your account as inactive." In other words, they're trying to seize the account. I mean, why do I have to take care of all these things? You tell me. All right, that's it. So we'll have I'll put up the Sweetbriar. We're going back to Sweetbriar College for sure. It's going to be awesome. And I tell you what, the first video is going to be amazing. There's probably going to be a second, third video. I can't get out of here. The sale. Oh, yeah. I got to tell you about this one. All right, so the woman that was holding the sale, you know, she pissed me off. She was going on and on because we have a piano downstairs, and she goes, "Well, you've ruined my reputation. You've ruined my reputation about selling a piano." And I said, "Well, you know," I said, "Gosh dang it." I said, "Somebody might come in during the sale." I said, "We haven't even had the sale yet. They might give us a better price," because she wanted to sell it. Well, she was going to sell it for $250, and then she was going to keep 40% of the $250. Now, what tells me is that she was selling the piano at a much reduced price, and so I think she was standing to make some huge money off of it. And then, of course, I told her the pool table is not for sale anymore because my real estate agent told me to keep the pool table. I mean, you know, you just kind of learn about these things as you go along. But anyway, so she goes, "Well, I'm tearing up the contract. I'm tearing up the contract." I said, "Well, good for you. Tear up the freaking contract." You know, oh my God, I mean, you know, I'm just like, what the hell is wrong with these people? Of course, she's 70 years old, and you know, they get kind of cranky at that age, you know, and that's whatever. And of course, I'm 58, and you know how cranky I am. But anyway, so I'm gonna let her, you know, so what I'm gonna do, and if you're in Lynchburg, Virginia, on March 26th, and you want to go to an estate sale next door, I'm going to put up for sale signs in my front yard, and I'm going to say, "Basement sale next door." And I'm going to sit on my back porch and watch the stream roll by and read actually, I'm going to read a fictional book, and I haven't done that in quite some time. I'm just going to sit out there, and if people come over and they want to buy some stuff, they can buy some stuff. If they don't come over and don't want to buy some stuff, they don't have to buy it. Now, I do need to find somebody to put a price on everything, but you know, I'm just telling you, this is kind of how life rolls. And I think God was looking out for me because this woman, I don't think she was a good person. And obviously, I'm not naming her, so I'm not slandering her in any way. But, you know, it just, the way she acted about that, you know, the fact that I wouldn't sell the piano for $250. And I'm like, well, my real estate agent told me to keep it. I mean, what do you think? Leave a comment below. Peace out. Stay free. I'm not going to do the mantra on this one. Well, I guess I kind of will. Freedom, oh, freedom. Good to live in the free state of Florida where we have no vaccine mandates, no mask requirement. Oh, that was another thing. So I'm out at Sweetbriar College. And the students are outside with their masks on. Oh, my God. I mean, I'm in Lynchburg, Virginia. And well, I guess that's Amherst, Virginia, out there. I mean, why are the kids wearing masks outside walking around the campus? I mean, it's the dumbest, pardon my French, fucking thing I've ever seen. You know, and I'm just like looking at it going like, you know, because it's a Republican state now here in Virginia, but they've got these students so brainwashed. I mean, God, what are these kids going to grow up to be, man? You tell me. Leave a comment below. Don't cut the fuck off.